not connected to your grid.
Some sound from somewhere. If you can help us mute it, please. Good morning, all.
Good morning, sir. Who's Oladipo Taiwo? Abi is from your own side. How many meetings now? Okay.
Right. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for this opportunity. At this point, for many firms, we are at that stage where the most important and critical to our operation, being the orders management, is the part that we feel has to now switch over to the live portal. And that means that we plan to see how by this weekend we should be able to eliminate the rest and every other part of the old version of CloudIntegra, and we can move and we can actually switch onto the application. Now, we are seeing quite a lot of growth. Myself and my partner here, and we can see quite a lot of growth, and that's actually what has driven what we are putting together for the future. Today, for instance, we are discussing what a trading terminal should be doing for us going forward. And to start from this particular point, we should actually be able to have a live trading terminal that's able to let you know your total trades per day. And this volume, we are seeing several thousands of transactions that are having to be taken care of. And that is why quantum process has been our quantum impact computing has been the way to go. And that is why we're actually driving it through this next phase of technologies. And then, of course, you should be able to know your trade value, and you'll be able to know all total view orders placed, and you should be able to even to know the demography of these orders. And of course, for us, we have quite a lot of these that we have seen across over 20 firms. And what we would cover first is that is one thing that we welcomed you, the platform architecture overview of Quantum CloudIntegra. We're going to have the live terminal walkthrough, and of course, the trading summary board on the OMS, the trading activity analytics. We're going to talk about the market opportunities board. Then we're looking at some other securities and smart features on the terminal. And of course, the Quantum Stock Central mobile, which obviously by our analysis, that the next phase of that, when this is over by this month, in the next month on the upper, our mobile app should now be ready. And that is why we have planned this. The enterprise grade stack for this certified trading engine has this flow: the mobile app, the web terminal, the web forms, which most of you currently have, and the fixed gateway is integrated. And all these are going to be the appropriate layers that this technology is driving on. Now, the command center, now everything at a glance. Now, you realize that when you actually have access to the OMS, what you used to see before as something connected, not connected. There are actually a lot more intelligent management of your market access on a daily basis. And then we're going to share more when we get into the application a little more. So the application is called Quantum CloudIntegra, and that is the web. And of course, the Quantum Central, it will be the mobile app that is coming up, and that is actually to be integrated to it. Then, of course, you have the benefit of your logo and your name on the product and all of that. And of course, the system will give you all trading sessions active, and of course, things triggering or things pending in the market. And of course, it will manage up till the time of close of market by about 4 p.m. So then the ability to be able to have your live depth and trades, offers and bids are such much at a glance that, oh, fine, when I have a thing to do, those things are just very handy for you to be able to aid your trading. Okay, for instance, to trade, you likely just search a symbol by symbol, and as soon as you pick that, the system will be able to come up with all the necessary data across symbol vis-a-vis the previous page that we saw, which is there's a window for trade offers and bids for any chosen security. And of course, at this point, you can indicate whether you want to buy, you can indicate whether you want to sell, and now we have that you can cross. We did not have cross deal in the old version. Now, even at the point of crossing, there are certain terminologies. Maybe when I get onto that board, I will explain more on that cross deal. But then what you just need here is what you're familiar with, the symbol, the account, and you get the price, the quantity, and of course, you can use suggestions to determine what you want to buy or sell, and so on. And the system will be able to get that across. And what other thing do you expect on the trading board is that you'll be able to see booked orders. You'll be able to see unrouted items. You'll be able to see routed items. You see traded items, and of course, by end of market, after the entire market session, the active trading session, if there are things that are still pending under routed, they will automatically be expired, and you find them under expire. And of course, canceled items would also have its own controls. Then, for instance, in a particular day, you'll be able to have totals like 18 trades today, real-time status tab. That is all on hold and so on, and total traded. Don't forget that the traded here may not be only one way because you are trading or your clients are trading. You may also have people on the other channel, and everything will be, in fact, your mathematics of calculation for settlement is done and completed. That if I see a net of 3.5 million, for instance, that is to speak to the settlement that you're going to have with your settlement banks, as it were. Now, further KPIs is that you also be able to know your total orders and people who, like if you have your online active or your online apps active, you'll be able to know people who are currently logged on and trading using your mobile app. And of course, people who are currently, or rather things that you are doing, things orders are coming from direct floor, that is people on the floor, and others that are coming from there. We have that. And of course, client traders. You know, when client traders log in and when they come in, they are able to know people who are trading as clients, and in-house staff and brokers. In-house staff and brokers can, of course, you'll be able to know how many of them at any point in time. And this is this window on the trading terminal, which is also the same terminal that your customers use, but your customers do not have access to this window. And this access is available for in-house traders. And we'll be able to know the volume that you guys are trading at any point in time, because all the channels delivering all of this will be able to let you know that by the trader, by the channels, by the security, by floor, but by the floor direct automation. Now, of course, for gainers and losers, additional information about the active day and symbols, the system will be able to do some AI-boosted information that helps and guides you. This is not a research work. We're not guaranteeing anything here, but we have only subjected the data for the day to some of these analytics, and it may be useful if you choose to want to use them. And you have quite a whole lot of things that we have to add into this application in terms of security, where you have the CRF protection and fixed delay detection, balance guard, quite a lot of that, stock sell guard, and of course your pre-close inquiry of course, and some other timing, your UTC timing between the real-time trading data and the local time here in Nigeria. That's properly handled. Now, every trader has a personal coach built in. You select, when you mean a personal coach is that there is a very convenient education center or education guide for anyone trading. So you are guided and you are shown what to do. And that is not something you print out, but it's just, or you will be looking for a piece of paper, but it is with the trading terminal that you can always have all that. That's in terms of what to sell, what to submit, what to do, and all those explanations are in that guide. Extending our platform mobile to as many of customers, we actually have something ongoing right now. About 10 clients are up to what we are planning for. And once that is ready, our own version will be in the stores of, will be on the Android and would also be on the, would also be on the Android and of course on the iOS as soon as we are done with this from this month. And any other client who is interested can just pick up that. But then we're actually having a promotion between now and the end of August. And that's where these targets are. And of course, some of the things you find on the mobile, which is a different thing entirely, you'll be able to realize that, oh, ease of trading and the advantage of you owning a mobile app for your firm might be relevant. And of course, when you invest in this, you have about 8.5 million, and you just expect your ROI of almost 465% within about 12 months. You need to do your internal e-business and digital marketing. And of course, this is the target of what you can actually achieve. And in implementation, we have all that pan out from this that we're working with about 10 firms within the period between now and August the 10th. And that is the rate, after which I'll flag at 13.5 million. Now, we've done this for 30 years, active about 24 plus firms currently within Africa. And we are actually establishing a lot more across the market. And I want to just say that I just use this opportunity to just share a bit about the OMS and its information. And we will be able to now go into the application. I will seize the opportunity of at least, being a client somewhere, I'll be able to log in somewhere to share with you what I currently can have. Of course, I'll be logging to the test environment of one of the brokers that are also investing. There, I can stop my share so that I can start that up. Thank you. And please, if we have any question at this point, you are free to ask. I want to get into the application, and I want to do this as a client because there is actually no point if you are in this business and you are not actually exploiting the opportunities of investors all over the world. And that is the break and the opportunity that this business actually owes that you can actually take immediately right now. So I will want to run something from my URL. Okay. Exit. Let me exit this. Yes. Right. Again, I'm get back here and I want to simulate this as a typical client of yours, for which if you have this kind of technology, why keep it to yourself? Why keep it for internal operation only? Your customers who are there to trade are willing to have these facilities and they're willing to do things by themselves. And that is why I'm actually doing this, because I'm also a client somewhere. Don't mind that I'm also, I offer services and what have you, but at least I also use these services as a client somewhere. And that's why I want to seize this opportunity. Let me inquire, do I have Camry present? Camry, just raise your hand. Camry, are you present? Okay. All right. Yeah, thanks. Then I've just logged in as a client. And what do we have? Please don't even compare this with what you used to have. Now, as a typical customer who actually have access with you, what can they see? What are you giving them? And quite a whole lot of additional services are riding onto this going forward, because even programmers will be registering with Securities and Exchange Commission for some additional services going forward. And many of the firms will be there to partner with us on some of the future things that we plan to do. And along these lines, you realize that when a customer logs in, his information should just be basic. Oh, what's your portfolio looking like? And please, if these are my portfolios and these are my costs, this cost in here is actually coming direct from the market. So that time that we used to say that by 2 o'clock, 2:45 price will be uploaded is gone. That's no service. That's no job for anyone to do anymore, that we are actually real-time directly and plugged to the live market. So your valuation at any point in time is live market consideration. And this is the standard here now. And for the customer, he will be able to check his historical and check his volatility and the likes of that. And even some of the constituent items in your portfolio, how are they faring? How are they faring? And people should be able to will be able to take advantage of what is in their portfolio and do some basic analysis, like I have some ICO, what and what can I gain, or what additional information can I see from ICO? Please, this is a typical customer of yours. This is a typical customer of yours. He is not trading yet. This is just his account profile. He's not trading. This is service. You do not need to do anything, provided the infrastructure and everything is running fine. Okay? Now, it may just be, maybe it's on the Sterling Bank or what have you, that I want to just see what it is, and I can look at the trends and look at things, and I can do this on just from any of the things in my portfolio, because my portfolio is not the same as yours. Now, and a whole lot of other information that I may not want to waste much time for is transactions in terms of statement of accounts, his transaction registers. He can actually view all his contract notes in terms of sales, purchases, and all of that, even debit note, credit notes, and the likes. If people who still own share certificates are still in the house, all those share certificates of your customers are still protected. All those things that were currently at the registrar, those verified items, irregular certificates, retrieved certificates, we are still keeping good custody of all those things for you in a beautiful place there in your data farms. So all those standards are still being kept, and a whole lot. And more to that is, like, there are some actually, like, I'm sure some of these may not be available. A whole lot of additional things will come up for subscriptions, as it were. Top Gains is actually a product on research. Because for me, that's my hobby, and we are just starting about that. And that's why I'm saying some of this may require that we are registering with Securities and Exchange Commission. A few firms will be available to partner with us on some of those things. And for the profile of the customers, some of the KYC, where the customer may want to update some of his documents, there's actually no risk. Why, as somebody's utility bill expired and you are not giving the opportunity for him to update? He should be able to upload. I can pick my document and I'll upload it anytime. Yeah. It can be the utility bill, it could be my means of identification. These are the various types. And if you want additional things to be added, why not? There's no risk, because everything and anything I update here is subject to internal verifications and confirmations and approval. So it's still better than you going on the street or sending people or sending mails this is instant contact with the people, and they'll be able to attend to you, and the customers are able to even make sure that their records are intact. And just speaking a bit about the Top Gains, and this is actually much more, it's going to be a whole lot going forward. It's a major project going on forward, and to all be available for subscription going forward and all that. But then I am just at that point, sharing what I have as a customer. And from here, you can sign out as a customer. And you may want to proceed from here anyway. You may want to proceed from here to trading, because there is a place for live trading, and this will, from this point, take you to your, okay, let me get back so that I can just go to the OMS right now. So I can now go back to OMS, and I do not know who, I was asking if Mr. Kende is in the house. Mr. Kende, are you in the house? Okay, so live trading. This is actually, we are on top of his portfolio here. You can actually now move from here, or you can sign out, or you can from there move to live trading. So let's go see what is in the live trading. So on getting to the OMS board, here is what you find. And please take note, the markets open, this beaming, that beaming comes on and gone and is open. When the market closes, it simply closes and it says fixed connected. Fixed can never be connected unless this is open. So when this happens and all that, the price ticker move and do that, you are free to do your trading. And what do you need to do? Okay, you can imagine all the trading sessions are already been planned since the beginning of the market at 9 and up till even the future pending markets have been structured down till the end of day at 4. So you are live and you can see the market breadth throughout the sessions. So if I want to, or for instance, if I trade, in those days, if you remember, you go to one place to book your mandate, you go to one place to see market data, and you go to another to see trading sessions and whatever. But everything is at a glance currently. You actually, after your trading sessions, you see your live market and you have almost all the symbols here. There's no symbol you can search. You can actually search all the symbols in here. I say Zenith Bank, and it comes up. If I pick, you realize I can trade my Zenith Bank. And if I have information on the market data and this pops up and with a lot of data, and that's that you find. And of course, you can from here, when you pick the security, the next is, do you want to buy? Do you want to sell? Please take note, because I have logged in as a customer, I cannot see the cross deal. So if you are a broker in-house, you will have the opportunity to have the third button being cross deal. So I can buy, I can sell. And once I say buy, now the system knows who I am, so I don't need to search for my account. So I just go on. The price and all that, I just continue. I can increase, and do all the necessary things. The money is in my account, and when I'm done, I review my order. Once I review my order, I submit. And once I'm done, my trading session is right below me. Oh, all my orders, things hold, things on hold, things unrouted, things routed, things modified, rejected, canceled, expired, and traded are still intact. And I can have all of this. And of course, my market opportunities are below. In any form you want to see it. This is as a client, in whatever form. And all these are responding to all the tabs under this opportunities board. The losers, the most active, those who are near their highs, those who are near their lows, and perhaps some volume spikes of the present day and all that. So you can actually follow that for some opportunities that you may want to watch. And this is just the basic trading terminal. Everything is all inclusive, and you can be there till you start and end your day's session. But like we said, sorry, if you look at my URL, what we are trying to do across every house right now is that, please, we try to see how we can all switch. And what do we mean by all switch? I cannot run this test environment with this live market against the exchange. Is not too encouraging. So, but then I'm sure by this weekend, if we all agree, because not even to agree, because we don't even have all that time. All our URLs have to return back to the new Integra by this weekend. So if there's any question, if there's anything, anybody, we've been receiving quite a lot. Oh, I cannot view report. I cannot post this. Oh, my reversal couldn't go. And take note, when we've written an application, it's not for us. People have to use it. And based on your feedback, we've been actually giving attention to each and every one of all these, and which is going to help everybody. And we've been giving back those updates back. And for any additional things we hear, we must know, because the idea is that we are trying to incrementally remove all things related to the old version, so that by the time we are now doing our VAPT, we are not found wanting, which the time is very short right now. So that's just the whole idea. And once this goes to the live market, this can be connected to the live market. What we've just done here, it may not be what you want to give to your client, may not be what you want to really do for market, whatever, but it will still give you your basic information of what has transpired accurately as we speak. Because I've used that to judge quite a lot of firms in the past few weeks now, before now. But this is as a client. I would love to. Okay, please, let me go to the guide. There's a guide here. You see a guide that is broken down into how to, what do you need to do, how to do it. And you have all that literature, that information here. Then now a quick reference as to things still relating to this trading terminal. So there's nothing too far away, or you are looking outside of it. And themes are also available. If I do not like this color, I want to get another color. I say maybe deep green. I can change my colors. That depends on you. And the themes will change, and it will remain so until you change it another time. I don't know whether you understand me. So this is the do I say the democratic whatever that we have actually granted customers who actually relate with you, and the quality of what they are to get at this point. And I would love to see if someone could help me. Let me stop my share and confirm that I have someone, Mr. Kinde. May I know if Mr. Kinde of Camry is in the house? Who else? Mr. Kinde. Because I'm trying to see how I want to have a what's it called? I want to have a staff side activity, and who can help? A staff side activity. That was just an opportunity of being my account. Let me see who else can help. Is there anyone who can help? Is there anyone who can help? Is there anyone who can help?
Can I be of help from Express Portfolio?
From Express, yes, please, sir. Yes, please, sir.
Yes. Okay. What do you want me to do?
Okay, all right. So what we needed is someone who can actually log in and help us share his screen environment, so I can discuss from there. So that, you know, from the staff side, you being a staff, there are some additional things that were not on the client, which I want to see and discuss, sir. So excellent. So I've made you can share now, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to see where do I log in from?
Will I log out? As a normal staff. Yeah, as a normal staff. Just go to where you go to Bond Equity.
Bond Equity, okay.
Yeah, Bond Equity. Oh, sorry, not Bond Equity. That's the real-time trading. I don't know what the name is called there.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Hello, sir, Mr. Amos.
No, please, we don't want the old version.
Hello, sir. Mr. Amos.
Yes.
This is Mr. Bond.
Mr. Abdraman.
Yeah.
This is it, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. Okay, sorry, sir. Sorry, Mr. Lao. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Just a moment, sir. Someone has actually launched one, sir.
Okay.
Sorry
All right, let's go ahead.
Sorry about it.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Please let me just refresh your screen. Okay, it's loaded. Now, there's something I want to see. Okay, on the staff side now, on the staff side, because the other time I logged in as a client, so I was expecting there are certain things that I won't see. So please let me just scroll downwards. Let me scroll back downwards. Let me scroll downwards. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. You will agree with me that even at this moment, hello, Mr. Abdraman, are you there?
Yes, I'm here too, sir.
At the moment, you have a channel that is already building up. Now,
yeah.
when sometimes I hear that the work is too much, where is that job? Because I don't see a human being anywhere, quite frankly. So the better thing that human beings need to begin to do is what I want you to begin to fashion in individual firms. Now, I have 186. Do you know what it is to process 186 lines of trade if you are to do it manually? But then, as 186 items of trades have come in, the accounting is complete right now. Notifications to customers is done. The updates to customers is all perfected. And the day is not even gone up yet. And this present day, we have recorded close to 3,000 lines of trades. Yes. So, and one thing I want to announce here is that thing called trade pullout, we have deactivated. Because you really do not have any cost to want to do pullout if all is well. And fine, you have things to correct. Means of correcting them, there are better and standard ways of doing them. And you do not have to go and touch 2,000, 1,000 lines of trade of a day because you want to correct one item. And we've been sharing that at any time as we go. But that's not the point now. So please, let me just scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit, Mr. Abdraman. Okay, all right. Okay, I even find some online stuff here. Okay, go down. Okay, this may not be, for some reason, this may not be updated yet because it still has to do with the IP that I said it has to be online before all this will resolve completely. Now, this is the part that was not on the customer side I want to explain. Now, look at this. You will see under trading activity, total orders, online, that is people trading via app. Now, floor directs, things coming from the floor, client traders, and in fact, it will tell you who is that customer trading. So from in-house, you already have that level of intelligence. It will list, and you can even know all the activities of all online trading in real time. And lastly, of course, the broker, the active broker, and of course, lastly, the entire thing, like all this 100 and whatever, it will tell you the financial value that it is. Thank God we are not even having that now because this is supposed to be a live environment. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. And then, scroll down a bit. Let's scroll down a bit. Then if you realize that there will be additional analytics by trader, by channel, by security, by floor direct, things coming from the floor. All this will be there. And in fact, you will be able to see the active accounts trading currently on the OMS for the day. So that level of transparency, even as you are the core broker, not just that you know that he's trading, but you know that his account is the one and this is the person doing so. Right? And of course, how that valuation comes to what it is for the value. And you also have the market opportunities, which customers also have. This actually seals the OMS. And even here too, your team selections and changes is available. Your education and the guide is also available. And that is what we were to present to you. If I can take questions, if I can take observations, and if I can take comments on merits or demerits. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Abdraman.
Thank you, Mr. Amos.
Yes.
Mr. Amos, thank you so much.
That's Mr. Fred.
Yes, thank you so much. But the only thing that the presentation is too short. We are still expecting more
No
What are my
problem. No
explanations?
problem. I invite. No, we even have the one that will take you to Harvard very soon. My daughter lectures in Harvard. No jokes. No jokes. No jokes. No, Mr. Fred, no jokes. My daughter actually lectures in Harvard right now, so we have a class for my clients. Don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you anyway. Thank you all the same. Please, more comments. Mr. Lao, any comments, sir?
To life, we have observed, and I think we are good to go. So by the time we shift by next week, we're able to.
Right, Mr. Weye. Mr. Weye, how are you, sir? Yes, sir.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
So thank you for this training. So I want to ask, sir. I'm not muted. Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Please go ahead. Mr. Weye.
So I want to ask, if a customer places an order, so we are going to get the notification, right? And how do we get it? Is it by email?
No. First and foremost, who are customers that can trade?
Yes,
you are the one to know whether a customer can trade. If a customer can trade, he can trade uniquely, just like what I did in my account. He can trade without your consent.
Okay.
Now, but then, let me also say, some customers, you may not allow them to trade on their own. As some old men, old women, you need to protect them. And that is why, please, when you are giving people online, ensure that your service level agreement with each of the customers are clearly stated. You do not owe them who access the account. Apart from them, they owe themselves that. So that you need to actually ensure that you know why and how we are giving access to customers. Yes, so there's no risk. If all is well, there's no risk. Yes, please. Any more? I think, do I have foresight? Do I have Mr. Agbebo? Oh, please.